looks real close. So, this was almost burned down. All this, oh, what happened? Hey, buddy. Everyone's getting the fuck out of here.
I don't know what you want me to pack for you.
Oh, shit. You know, and it got me thinking that I've been using the studio for work, for clients, and it's been a while since I've, made a video for my channel. Look, this is not a sob story, okay? The apartment's obviously fine. We came back the very next day. It was the Sunset Fire. They put that thing right out. There's no GoFundMe. We're good. But it was a bit of an adventure. I'd never had to evacuate before. The thing that struck me about it was some weird things happened to me mentally when trying to figure out what to take, because there's a lot of expensive things in this room, memorabilia, and things I use every day. This is a camera that my grandpa used to do a lot of the home videos that I have about my family history. This I used to film the very first vlogs and things that I ever made. This is a book I read when I was really young, and I've read all 26 of these Tarzan novels. My great grandma and grandpa worked for Edgar Rice Burroughs. Piece of kitsch from a comedy festival that I did in 2010. I'm glad that it's all, still here. The whole experience gave me a lot to reflect on and some interesting ideas for fire prevention. So let me just tell you my story. I had just gone hiking that day and I was taking pictures of the Palisades fire from Runyon Canyon. And then I left and I went down to my local bar on Sunset Boulevard, and the bartender came back in and he goes, "Hey, I think the Hollywood Hills are on fire." And I walk outside and I'm like, that looks like exactly where I live. I quickly closed out, got straight in my car. It's rush hour traffic. There's fire trucks already. Traffic is heavy. And me, being me, decided, well, all bets are off as far as traffic laws go. This is mayhem. Do what you want. I'm in the suicide lane. Dude shot out in front of me. Thank God I braked in time. He yelled at me like that was a smart time for him to cross the street. Anyway, so I get home and it's smoke all in the place. The alarms are blaring. Chanty's already put all my stuff in a suitcase. I'm just gonna check it out. And if we need, we can run back up, grab the bags, and make a beeline out of the parking garage. Hopefully the street's not on fire. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, well, that's what it looks like on my front porch right now. Wow, that's Runyon Canyon. And then we got the official evacuation notice. That's when I get hit with this, what should I take? Well, grab the laptop, grab the comedy notebooks. We can't take all this stuff. You think about the things that you use every day, and then you kind of look at those things and you're like, I can replace this. Is this important? And then I go, oh, I want to take that. Oh, I'm bringing this board. My Tony Hawk. That's my childhood skateboard. That is a Tony Hawk Powell Peralta. It's all scraped up to shit, but it's probably a collector's item, but also it just has a lot of sentimental value for me. And then I thought, this is like all like stand-up memorabilia right here that I don't even use, but like I don't want to lose it. I've got joke notebooks, flyers with my face and name on them, video recordings of like early sets. As I'm taking it down, I'm like, I guess you realize what's truly important at this time. Maybe I should be spending more time on this stuff. Like, if it's so important to me, why do I not spend any time thinking about it? That was the biggest wake-up call. All right, Fonzie. Me and you, buddy. Okay? Let's hope this is not the last time we see this place. So the fire is right there. It's gonna be tough to get the fuck out. This is a nightmare. I have no idea why people are not driving in this lane. It's obviously an emergency, and we need to get all these cars out of here, and people are just not using this bike lane and driving in just 2 lanes to get out of here. I don't know, a bunch of law-abiding NPCs. Looking back, we could have totally stayed, at least until the traffic cleared. But better safe than sorry, who knows? Now, so the second part of this story is everybody second guessing the response to the fire. Who went wrong? What happened? And Bill Burr's out there.
I think everybody did a great job.
Yeah.
Unlike the internet, you know?
Yeah, right. I know. It's right.
This was definitely mismanaged.
That's a big word we're hearing now.
Mismanaged, like some idiot on the internet knows how to manage the worst fire in LA, sitting there in his underwear. You know what? Looking at the footage on the internet, I have determined that this here was mismanaged.
No, don't second guess the experts. Why? I think it's pretty obvious. If the reservoirs are dry and there's no water coming out of the fire hydrants, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Don't say that, Bill. Come on, man. Now, I have to say, if the wind in our fire, the Sunset Fire, was as strong as it was the night before, Hollywood Boulevard to Melrose, I mean, everything would have been gone. Wiped out. Hollywood gone. Because the wind was probably the biggest factor in these fires. Now, that being said, does that mean there's nothing we can do? There's no technology possible? There's no preemptive, pre-planning we can do to figure out how to stop this? No. You could use fire retardant materials to build your house. You could plant a bunch of green trees surrounding your house to stop the embers, or you could use
water.
Yeah, we like water to put out fires. It does a hell of a job.
Water.
Yes, sir.
We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient.
I thought, why don't we just put sprinklers on the roofs? Would the Palisades have completely burned down if every house had sprinklers on the roofs? I mean, some of the houses that were saved was just people out there with a hose putting out fires.
Water.
I thought I was a genius when I came up with this idea. I was like ready to get an LLC and like get investors and like start a business. And then it turns out people have been doing this. It's totally a thing.
We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient.
I don't think any of those houses in the Palisades should be built again without having sprinklers on the roof. We in LA live in a fire-prone zone. They won't give this building insurance. Definitely not up to 100%. So if we got burned down by a fire, I think we could maybe get 60% of our value out. But having a preventative like emergency fire sprinklers on the roof of every building, come on, that's got to help insurance companies give you the policy. Everybody's seen fire sprinklers inside the house where all our precious, delicate paintings and photographs and other things that could be damaged by water are inside. But nobody wants to put fire sprinklers on the roof. Oh no, we're going to get the shingles wet? Like, come on. This is just being cheap and not thinking ahead. I'm going to link to all the emergency fire sprinkler companies in the description if you want to check those out. Oh, and I found another cool piece of tech that puts out fires with sound waves. You like to have music on when you cook? Imagine having your stovetop have like a speaker in it, and if you had an oil fire, just zoom. You could have some beats bumping in there while you're cooking. That'd be great. All right, guys, that's my saga. Wasn't much of a saga. I am planning to post more. Thanks for not unsubscribing while I was gone, and I will see you soon. Might be an E of the Curve, might be a vlog. This is why my channel doesn't grow. I don't tell the algorithm a consistent message, and people are like, I don't know what the hell. So if you like a mishmash of things from a channel, this is the place.